Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Forgotten Camel, and welcome to another Minute of War Assault Squad 2. Now, before we begin or anything, I really have to apologize for not doing uploads or just playing recording at all. It's just I've been really sick recently. I've had a couple of tests to do. It's just I had a lot of studying for classes, and after I felt better, I didn't feel like recording at all. So, sure, I was playing some games and such, but I just really didn't feel like recording. I didn't feel like making any videos. I felt exhausted. Like, I still feel exhausted. I have like several tests that I gotta study for. And for history, I took history test. Got a C. Sure, that's a passing grade, but nah. I kind of have a passion for history, so when I kind of like get a low grade for that, it kind of really hurts my soul when I get a low grade for that. But yeah. Anyway, I really apologize for not uploading these past few weeks. It's just life's been pretty hectic for me. I needed a little break, or at least as much of a break as possible in order to study for college. I mean, college is a bit more important for me than improving my craft in making videos. I really want to get my degree and get a good job. Like, I'm probably going to get in a lot of debt, but hopefully I'll be able to get a good job with either my computer science or electrical engineering degree. And we all know that there are a lot of jobs in the engineering sector. It's just that there aren't enough educated people for that. But anyway, let's get back on to the video. This is Men of War Assault Squad 2, and the battle takes place in a historical area, the Tannenberg line or something. And it's semi-historically accurate. They had rockets, artillery, they had tanks, and the Soviets died by hundreds of thousands by losing hundreds of tanks, but the Germans lost. They lost about a tenth of the amount that the Soviets lost, which is technically a loss for the Germans. And this battle actually took almost as long as a month. The battle was eventually lost, mostly because, you know, Hitler would not let them retreat or find a place so that they could recuperate. They had to hold the Tannenberg line. And I believe the Tannenberg line, where was it? I think it was in Lithuania. And they were trying to protect this hill right over here. So let's get out of this mode here so we can take a good look at it. So these are the Germans. They had some SS Panzer divisions, lots of other divisions. Yeah, the SS Panzer division is back here. They're technically the elite panzers, but I couldn't use the SS completely because, like, they wouldn't shoot for some reason. I don't know why, but they just wouldn't shoot. But we got a lot of well-trained troops that are most definitely going to die since it's historical. It doesn't matter if the Soviets run out of tanks, they most definitely will not run out of manpower. They'll just keep coming at you until everyone dies. Of course, the Germans, since they're so well dug in, and I did this to ridiculous amounts for some reason, I don't know why, but I gave them 3 packs, and since the Germans had some tanks, I gave them some tanks. I think 2 Panzer IVs, a Jack Panzer, which is a destroyer, 1 Panther 5, and a Tiger tank. Technically meant to cover the rear, or cover their flanks or something. It's their final line of defense. It's not going to do much in that area. It's not going to save these guys' lives. But anyway, and we have about 3 mortar crews. 1 over here, 2 over here, and about 3 flak, 8.8 centimeter flaks protecting their area. Usually the PaK-40s last longer than the flaks. At least the flaks in this area. The flak over here doesn't do much. It does get a few kills from along the line so long as the tanks decide they want to go through here. But a lot of times it'll get so bogged up with the anti-mine tanks. I don't remember what you call them, but some tanks meant to get rid of these mines before the entirety of the troops show up. And you probably already saw it, but we have a couple of rocket artillery. It was used, of course, and a pretty much useless tank. It actually, surprisingly, while I was using it, it actually took out a tank, and I don't know how. I guess it got it from the side, but it actually took out a tank, and one time it lasted for a whole 30 minutes before it went down. But anyway, I've been talking way too much, and we should probably already start this battle. I've actually spent way too much time on this, and I put it on, and at the time when I was really sick, I put things onto a ridiculous level, and things just like, there were just explosions everywhere. And if you looked from the Soviets' point of view, it was scary. So, I'm going to go ahead and make everything invisible, and we're going to start. Oops. Okay, so here comes our little anti-miners. I don't know why I forgot their names, even though I just looked at it. I think I looked it up. Okay, the minesweepers. 2, 3, 4 sectors. These guys sometimes get in each other's way, which is why I occasionally get into troubles. And here comes a huge line. Actually, let me pause this for a second. Let me pause this for a second. I actually don't know how to pause, but I want to. What was I going to do? Okay, I actually forgot what I was going to do, so I'm just going to continue this. What's that? Did the tank shoot at them? That's a 4-man kill. Holy cow. Oh, yeah, now I remember what I was going to do. I was going to do... I'll find it. It must be in here. I'll find it. I'm actually trying to get a sound effect where troops are yelling. There's this, but I already have one out. So, I can't find it. I know it was there. I had it out before, but I can't find it anymore. So, I'm just gonna have to put everything to normal speed. Hang on. Alright, everything's back to normal speed. By the looks of things, Lance Reapers are moving. This one isn't. I had to make sure these guys move. This guy's not moving and he has to. But I really wanted to get a sound effect of a low charge, because it would just, it'd be really scary to just hear those guys screaming. And I'm sorry, I'm still suffering from my cold that I've had a while ago, so. But I've gotten. Oh, that was just nasty. Just looking at those flags and everything. There's mortar fire, direct hit right over there. There's so many Soviets over here. They're actually not moving for some reason. Oh, this is the perfect chance. Oh, they almost got that one early into the game. I'm surprised. So I'm going ahead, since these guys are actually bogged down over here, I'm going to go ahead and fire. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Again, this isn't being unfair. This is kind of unfair for the Germans, to be perfectly honest. Oh, that was just nasty. I mean, this is extremely unfair for the Germans. We're just going to get overwhelmed. Look at this area over here where there were some German troops. You just got destroyed. And here comes another wave. Just another huge wave. They don't even have all the mines gotten rid of yet. So they won't be able to cross yet. They won't be able to cross for a while until these anti-tank. Ooh, snipers. But he's aiming from the wrong angle. There's just so many tanks. I actually do not know how long this battle's going to last. It's probably going to last like for 45 minutes long, this battle. Surprisingly, this guy's still alive. And surprisingly, he hasn't gotten any kills. He usually gets quite a few kills early on, but he hasn't. This guy's gotten one kill. This guy's surprisingly still alive. He's a very good distraction for a lot of the troops here. Especially for these panzer troops. Sometimes when they get taken out, they explode. Ooh, they managed to take out this thing. So they took out one annoyance. Looks like they've slightly, temporarily disabled the flak. MG gunner is in full, it's just shooting at those guys over there by those things. Oh, this is perfect for. This is perfect screenshot. He's not shooting, man. I want to see him shoot. Just look at that. The flak over there shooting and the MG gunner. I love this scene. Now let's go look from the point of view of the Soviets. Oops. Flipped it over. Because I can't flatten this. I'm gonna turn off the camera. Oops. And there. Now ooh. It's just when you look over here, it's really hard to see the enemy, especially on the right side. The right side usually lasts the longest, or at least the right lower side, it usually lasts. Sometimes a few lucky hits happen, and the Soviets are able to push early, but the right flank lasts for a good amount of time. It's over here where it's usually in the most trouble, which is why they have like some extra packs and tanks. They especially have one covering their rear over here. Going to take on a couple tanks. This guy over here is covering their flank right there. And they even got a flak all the way back here. There it is. He's just enjoying his time up here. Glad that this flak is taking the brunt for him. But unfortunately that Point 40 just died. It's fine. Surprisingly, this guy's still alive. He managed to get a few kills in, but it looks like it's disabled now. Let's see if he can without that. Oh, that's right, he's an SS, he can't repair it. They don't do much. Actually, you got one guy taking cover over here. Ooh, he's got 7 kills. Yeah, you can go ahead and take cover. For now. Ooh, but here comes another large wave. This guy doesn't really get a few kills in until these guys actually push. They do try to push as much as possible, but most of the time they get shot down, especially over here, where they just get slaughtered. So I'm gonna check to see. Oh, it's already been taken out. Yeah, but they're looks like their tank commander is still alive. Going to go sacrifice his life for the others. Though, to be perfectly honest, you're probably going to be needed over here. So head over here. You'll be safe up here. You're going to need to help support that panzer fire. This guy over here is got a few kills. Like, the amount of kills varies a lot of times. Sometimes they get so many tank kills, and sometimes they don't. And they, so far, it's been fairly even. This guy's gotten some kills. We'll get back into the battle. So, this actually is in very good strength right now. They're not really. I think they're going to take out those troops that were holding, that were commandeering that. So I'm going to have to help. Wow. Surprisingly, they've only managed to take out the troops in that flag. They need to completely disable that flag. And they haven't been able to. They finally got some KV-1s in. Unfortunately, there won't be any KV-2s because I didn't program those in. Kind of wish I did, but, you know, this battle will be a heck of a lot shorter than it is now. Yeah, I want to see the tanks explode. Oh, just look at that. That thing just exploded. There's another huge explosion. One good shot will take that thing out. See, the only reason why these heavy tanks have been taken out is because they keep showing their, sides, their weak points to the enemy. I don't know why they keep doing that, but they keep doing that, and they keep getting destroyed. Did you see that? I think that just pierced 2 tanks. Oh, that's amazing. Ah, here comes another KB. It might be able to steamroll this area. It might be able to take out this thing. And if it explodes, that's going to just completely destroy this line over here, which is meant to support this second defensive line. Oh, looks like this thing's on its last legs. Like, it's gotten so many kills too, but it's about to. It's really ready to collapse. Look at that. This thing crooked and everything. I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on. So I can see. It's weird that they've been taking out more troops in the actual flak. Oh, they just took out another guy holding it. Really, there's so many tanks just shooting at this guy, and he's not even shooting anymore. I don't think he can shoot, actually. I think it's just, like, it needs to be repaired, but they can't really repair it. There's just too many things in the way. Oh, but there's some Soviets making it through on the flank here. See, this guy can't even look at him. He's watching this side. Don't watch this side, watch this side. Yeah, I need him to move forward. I'm trying to help the Germans so much, but I'm missing so much of the battle. Oh, it's still shooting. Oh, they finally got another one. Did they completely disable that? No, they didn't. Holy cow, how's that thing still alive? So, I got two of these guys. And they should be able to see. Hold on, protect your friends over here. They're the last bastion of hope. And I haven't really been using these guys. Like, somehow I feel like I've abandoned these Germans by not providing artillery support. Most definitely. Wow. They definitely need some artillery support right around here. It looks like this is still holding. But except they managed to take this guy out. I didn't get to see it. I don't know why, like, 8 times out of 10 this thing gets taken out completely. 100% of this time when this thing gets destroyed, it explodes. But about 8 times, oh, what happened there? Oh, that's just going to take out the defense line over here. Looks like Flak actually took that one out. That or this tank took him out. Wow, he's got like 80 kills too. And this guy, I gotta see. So he's gotten 1 kill. Like, he's aiming at people coming through here. This KV is showing his side to the enemy. I'm gonna have to spread these guys out a little bit. They're kinda a little bit of trouble. Okay. Apparently this thing wasn't completely disabled, so. Might be in a little bit of trouble. There. He has a shield. That'll kill all those enemies for you. But this guy is really opening up. Must be really happy to kill all those guys. Just look at them getting closer and closer, inch by inch. It's taking... They're just losing so many troops, but they're still able to push. There just comes another wave. Let's see. Yeah, just another huge wave of troops. And a whole bunch of tanks. Oh, it's so beautiful. But it's... Ooh, that's penetration. That's going to take out a few guys. Well, actually, it didn't take out a few guys. I'm surprised. I'm surprised this thing actually didn't explode. It keeps getting... It's taking so many hits, too. Like, I fear for the guy hiding over... Yeah, I fear for the guy hiding over here. Every time that thing gets taken out, it explodes and takes out anyone near it. These guys have not opened up yet. I don't think they'll be able to. Like, if the tanks manage to get over here, they'll just take those guys out. But if they take the right side, then they'll just come completely over. And that tank destroyer is really taking them all out. I really just want to see this guy shoot. It's so hard to see around here too. Like, I have really bad eyesight. It's hard to spot an enemy around here. But they got one anti-tank and a pack 40. This just... It seems a little cheesy. But they can't really get any air support to help them out. In fact, they've been bombarded quite a bit themselves. You can see some of the holes. I didn't program in the artillery because... Or air support for that matter, because they're too accurate. This guy... I love seeing this guy shoot me. He's got like 50 seconds. There's someone there. And the anti-tank. Oh, it looks like they're finally starting to shoot at this guy, though. Like, this guy's going to last for a long while. He usually lasts longer than the Panzer IV. Sometimes a lucky hit happens. Oh, here comes another KV. Oh, that's not KV, that's a T-34. You can do it! But it gets taken out by that flak. I wonder if they managed to take this guy out. No, they haven't. So this guy's gonna last for a while. A lot of these tanks are starting to get bogged down. Like, it's got a lot of cover for the troops. Unfortunately, not a lot of cover for the tanks. They can't run. That's just... That's just too bad. But it's just that they can't get tanks across this area because of these tank blockades. The tanks can't get through here. The troops have to run across this area, and they get shot down before they can even move. Here comes another T-34. Let's see who he's aiming at. Looks like he's trying to take out this anti-tank over here. Oh, he's got 130 kills! Oh, that's so unfair. So who is like? I guess he wasn't aiming at this guy. I think it got taken out. I don't understand why he's not returning fire to this guy over here. There it is right there. Shoot him. You're just not aiming at him. You gonna shoot or not? What are you aiming at? I guess... Well, you got a kill, so I guess that's fine. I think it's about time to send in some more artillery strikes. Actually, I should just have them open fire. It's kind of a waste of ammo, and ammo is precious. But, these guys should just open fire. So long as you don't completely destroy the troops over here, please do not shoot these troops. What in the world was that? These guys killed more troops than oh, there it goes. They got 13 kills and 230 infantry. So 13 tank kills and such. Is this guy disabled? No, it's another huge wave. Man, these guys are really fun. Surprisingly, this Panzer IV is still alive, but it hasn't really been contributing much to the anti-infantry here. This guy's been contributing to killing a lot of tanks, and this guy is just... It's just... I love this guy. So, tanks are still trying to get in from their rear, but it appears that the flak over here just keeps noticing them. And these two are usually focusing on the enemies over there. This thing's about ready to be taken out. Look at how many tanks he's doing. There's just so many tanks on this side right now. That one just bounced off. I think that was a KV. I think he missed the enemy at this KV-1. Who's he going to shoot at? Ah, he missed. And another tank takes that one out, but I think it just makes it explode. I hate it when that happens because it makes it so much shorter in the defense. Like, this area is going to collapse. Well, maybe not collapse yet, but it's just... It makes the defenses so much harder over here, and... Especially for the troops that are meant to defend this spot. Like, I wish this thing would explode 8 times out of 10, but it happens. But these guys are still working at it. They got 53 kills. But the Soviets are so close to getting onto them. These guys are even engaging the troops down there. Look at them just come over that hill. there's this one guy all around the side over here. He's just too afraid to even peek his head out. Oh, their defenses are completely destroyed over here. I hate it when that happens. Like, when this thing gets taken out, everything else just crumbles. But at the very least, they have a Tiger tank over here, and they still have a Pack 40 over here, so they'll still be able to defend. This guy does not need to be aiming over there. There are tanks literally like aiming at that. Now it's like danger close. Yeah. Oh yeah, it even has a direct hit on that tank. That's a little bit dangerous, so I'm gonna have to... Yeah, they're actually... I'm not too sure, but I think they're actually hitting some of their own. I could be wrong. It could have been like that took these guys out, but... I need them to take out these hordes of enemies over here. But they got a decent amount of kills, so it's 63. This one only got 11. This guy's surprisingly still alive. 125 kills. You need this guy to get on that gun, despite only a few kills here. They still got some MG gunner over here. 35 kills. They take out so many troops, yet so many Soviets just keep coming. It's like, it seems pointless. It's supposed to be pointless anyway. Oh, wow. Wow, that's just counterproductive right there. That just took out some good men. I think it was aiming at this tank over here, which has got 129 kills so far. Hasn't really been disabled. Usually, sometimes it gets the penetration, it kills a few guys, and there's 2 troops left. So far, it's doing fairly well. Someone's going to have to get on that gun, and he dies. I need someone to get on that gun. I think a tank... Those tanks are actually focusing on the left flank over here. These saved their lives. Oh, I think that was the Tiger tank that just started coming in after. The entire center is like, it can't really help anybody. So it's completely cannot defend both sides. This guy is actually shooting at anyone that decides to peek its head up this hill. So it should be fine. This area though. Yeah, those... Man, they got so many tanks that are still active too. Like the last time I started this, like most of the tanks actually got destroyed before they reached this area. Oh, that's just so ugly. Like so many counterproductive kills on these tanks. Like it's just killing a lot of the infantry here. That's just... I feel like this top over here is going to crumble before this area. There appears to be a tank that can be destroyed by infantry. There's no infantry over here anymore. Ah, that tank. Oh, it's so lucky. These guys, like, they've hardly taken any damage. I'm surprised. Okay, it's time to fire. There's so much Soviets wandering around. I really should help them out. And there's so many tanks. Like, you'd think that they would completely take this area already, but they still have German infantry wandering around here. They even have a German tank. Ah, that's another counterproductive kill. Like, Their lines are crumbling here. Like, they have such a good line over here that's meant to actually prevent the enemy from taking over. I'm trying to find a good spot to place these guys. I think he should try to defend this area. It might be good because, you know, this line is really... He's just gonna crawl all the way. You can do it, soldier! That's a good man. Over here, there's surprisingly still one mortar crew with one man who somehow didn't kill this guy. He appears to not have taken any damage at all. They got one guy defending this mortar crew, and a couple of guys over here. The SS guy who's actually shooting. I'm surprised he's actually shooting. Let's see if he can take out that tank. Go on, be a hero. I'm probably gonna kill him, but be a hero. And it's not gonna do anything. I really hate the anti-tank techniques for these guys. And he's gonna take out that tank. Okay, I don't know what exploded over here, but it's just another ugly death. So these guys are still reloading. Unfortunately, they haven't really been getting many kills this round. It's because the Soviets had pushed so quickly already. But it seems that things have slowed down a bit. I think they may have taken out most, if not all, of the tanks. Some of them are a little bit bogged down over here. Yeah, they can't move. So right now it's up to the infantry. I'm a little bit surprised because they haven't really pushed as far as they usually do in this game. Over here is fine. They just nearly took it already. It's just that they stopped focusing all their troops on this side. They're now starting to focus right over here. But look at all those Soviets. One good shot. One good shot. One good shot. Come on, man. You can do it. Right there. Oh, this just... And he's going to get killed by a grenade, isn't he? Yep. I don't know how that guy survived, but... Be a hero, man. I'm going to sacrifice you. I'll Hydra. I don't know why I said Hail Hydra, but it gives me an idea. We should have, like, Hydra with Captain America and stuff. If we could get a mod that includes those guys, that would be nice. Like with the super soldiers and such. Looks like the battle's just about slowed down. Yeah, there's no more tanks, which means this... It's weird! Usually this thing gets, like, either disabled or it loses, like, most of its crew, and usually gets trickled down to, like, one guy, but none of the tanks have actually been able to disable this Panzer. Like, it's in full control. They can see all around them right now because they got one guy on this gun out here. They still have a sniper out, mostly because I saved him. But they're going to be able to completely hold this point for quite some time just because they haven't been able to take out this tank. I'm genuinely surprised. Ooh, this one's ready to fire. Look who's going to die. Look who's going to die. Oh, there's just so many dead Soviets. Destroy the Soviet invaders. I'm surprised that didn't kill that many. Like, seriously, that should have killed like 30 guys. But they're mostly in cover though. You'd think that with all this infantry, they'd be able to take this point already. But they basically just lost all of their tanks. And I can't really let this last for much longer. I'm gonna have to start soon. You guys, your KV is still alive. So I'm gonna have you repair that. And once that's repaired, I'm gonna create an armada of you guys to go ahead and help recover this, because this video's been going on for quite some time and I can't really... Windows Movie Maker doesn't like playing this for very long. Huh. They surprised... hang on. Let me, copy you. Please. Please stop turning. Yeah, keep showing your butt to their, to the enemy. I'm sure that'll help. This is just... I'm making it... They have 120 tanks on the field. This should make it a little bit more accurate. They lost, I think, 300 tanks to this battle. I think? I don't know. I can't remember. But... You guys... Just, you think that's enough tanks? Or should I have more? Wow, we still have a huge wave of these guys? I could have sworn I made it so they only... Ah, there goes another tank. It looks like this one's finally been repaired, so... KVs! Just spam them! Should be able to get it with this many tanks. Yes, that's enough. Don't worry, this is historically accurate, because the Germans lost. It doesn't matter how they lost, they just lost, okay? And somehow I just exploded my troops. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. For some reason this is highlighted. And this guy's lost his track, but it's not disabled yet. And I caused a lot of lag already. Thanks to so many tanks. Oh, another tank gets taken out by that tiger. But don't worry, they'll be able to win. The Soviets will eventually be able to overwhelm them with more tanks. And they're actually starting to really lay the heat on this tank over here. It's not really designed in that if they lose tanks, they'll eventually lose, because they do eventually win. It's just that it takes 2 hours for that to actually happen. This guy, I don't know what he's doing, but he really ought to be shooting right now before the tiger takes him out. As if he's aiming at him. I think it was disabled by a flak. Still alive? Yeah, that flak is just a hero right now. Just taking out that guy right there. You're a hero. This thing's still not being taken out. Like, it usually eventually gets taken out after, like, 40 or 50 hits. I'm surprised this battle's still going on with this many tanks. They might be bogged down by something. That's going to take out a few tanks. It looks like it's lost another track too. So there's just so many troops running around that's actually lowered the frame rate so much already. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this. This video is already way too long. Oh, there's just so many tanks being shot at this guy. I'm surprised it's still standing. It's actually gotten 206 infantry kills and 21 tank kills already. This has to be really scary for these guys, taking so many hits at a time. Look, that was 5 hits in the second already. And it's still not taken out. It's got 22 kills already. It's been hit like so many times. Usually a KV or T-3476 takes it out from the front, but that's usually after 100 or so hits. It hasn't had a penetration yet. They're actually still holding the left flank. This right flank is probably taking out a couple troops. These guys. I don't know if it's just perfectly angled or what. Oh, they got penetration finally. But they didn't take out any troops, so I guess they're good. Usually when they get... I'm surprised. Usually when they get penetration, it takes out a couple of troops. And this thing shoots a lot less quicker. But this guy's just... being an eager beaver, isn't it? That's just nasty. And it takes out KV as well. I don't know how it did, but it took out the KV. Another penetration that still doesn't kill any troops. Yeah, usually this tank doesn't explode when it gets disabled. I haven't seen it explode even. I just see it get disabled, or the entire crew gets killed. But with this many tanks, the entire crew still hasn't been killed yet. There's this one time when these guys got completely overwhelmed. Like, there were just so many perfect shots. Took out so many flags, and I bet that thing just got disabled by that tiger. That or they're just shook up. It looks like they might just be shook up. Yeah, that thing's still standing. Let me check. Yeah, they're still alive. They had a penetration when they finally took it out. I think that they said it got 3 tank kills too, so that thing's been around for a while. I'm disappointed in you guys. Usually it doesn't take this long to take out a single panther. But you're getting destroyed by a tiger of this Black 88 and some other... Oh, I think they finally disabled it. Yep. They finally took it out. I wonder if they can still repair it though. No, they can't. That's unfortunate. Wish they could, but they can't. So that means... this guy... still getting... That's unfortunate. But that means that... these guys can finally push. I don't know why they haven't completely pushed yet. Maybe the Tiger's stopped. Actually, I think the Tiger is shooting. So that would explain why they haven't completely taken it. If they take out this flak over here, they might actually be able to have some leeway. Because it's actually covering some of the tanks that are trying to make it through over here to take these guys out. This guy can finally shoot. rate's just so low right now. Like, this is what I mean by insane levels. I actually wish I had shown you a lot more of this, like, close by. I've been interacting with it so much. Like, if I don't interact with it, things will still go relatively the same way as they usually do. But, I don't know, I just felt like interacting with the Germans and the Soviets. All they have to do is take out this tiger, but they still gotta take out some guys over here. It looks like they've taken out a few guys too. But so far it's unsuccessful. The Soviets don't seem to want to push, even though they've been pushing most of the time. And dying, mind you, but still pushing. Like, to insane levels. Are they taking out the flag from here? No. So they got a couple of Soviets trying to take out this final line of defense here. Wait. Okay, this final line of defense here. They got like 4 infantry, a couple of guys back here, basically cowering. They got a tank commander over here. Like, there are 2 tank commanders. This guy's yelling, "I don't want to die!" They're probably better off if they went down over there. But this anti-tank, this tiger, actually got 18 tank kills. And that flag is just really preventing any tanks from moving forward. Like, seriously, I saw a couple of tanks over here. Why are you ignoring this one flag? Like, you're allowing a lot of good troops to die. So the Soviets are pushing and trying to engage these guys. I should try to help them out, because they're not pushing very fast. You guys need to push. They're just sitting around, not getting close enough. They're taking some shots, but that's about it. They really need to engage these guys. Too. Die for your country! Just go. A couple of catch fire too. And over here, oh, I think we still have some snipers alive. That's good news for that. KV got stuck over here. Not able to do much. I'm going to have to get these guys out. The enemy is really close. Oh, look at the gauge. It doesn't take anybody out, but it would have been nice if it did. It's probably already been an hour by now. I should really get this video finished. All we had to do is take this point and the battle should end. Actually, the battle should end by the time they take out the tiger. It looks like these guys are actually trying to retreat. One of them's retreated practically off the map already. But they're still holding this point, and they have... Looks like it's trying to engage this tank from the side. They've actually taken out... And I think they just took out that tank. Yep, they did. Yeah, here comes another KV. Hunting for that tank there. It's really a pack gun. It looks like it got bogged down by the... It's actually getting hit by the right side, but not piercing. The tank, I mean. Over here, one guy's on it. They're not actually taking this area. I'm surprised. Like, really I am. Because usually this doesn't last as long as this tank over here. And another KB gets taken out by this Tiger tank. So I guess that the infantry is their only hope right now. Come on, you guys have grenades. Use them. Just use them. You've actually used them. Actually. Just head over here. You can do it. Seriously, usually a few good grenades take these guys out completely. And you can see Soviets. Just look at those Soviets over there. Just peeking their heads out looking for an enemy. They're even taking some fire too. There's Soviets swarming in this area right now. I don't know. I don't understand why they haven't taken this area out yet. Like, really? Do you have a grenade? I'm sure you can take it out. No? Alright. You guys throw a grenade. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how they haven't taken that side yet. If they can take this guy out over here, then they can completely take it. But they can't seem to do it. Because these two guys are just holding this point so hard. Like, so many Soviets have been killed by just these few Germans over here. Like, I want to know. 35 kills, 25 kills. These guys are superheroes. Like, they've taken a few hits as well. Look at that. They've lost some health, but they're really holding that point. Like, the battle's gone into a standstill as well. Probably gonna want to send in a few KVs now. You can do it. You know you want to. You know you want to take these guys out. Come on. There's another Soviet. Oh, he's going to throw a grenade. But I don't think it's going to hurt anyone. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Didn't even damage this thing. But these guys are going to get shot down while trying to take cover. So, they took out one guy. Now only one guy is defending this area. Looks like he's healed too. I don't understand! Why are you guys just sitting over here? And this tank just... it can't move, so... just nade it. Throw as many nades as possible. Oh, they're going to do it. They're actually going to do it. Oh, and they're going to take out several guys. But they still actually have some guys. They still have an MG gunner alive here. These guys still won't push. Either they won't push or they're actually stuck. I'm gonna assume that they're stuck and get rid of this. Come on, you can do it. Now they're moving. Now you have no excuse. You either push or you die. There's a Tiger tank. There are only a few troops here. You guys push, because I know you've done it before. I've seen you do it. Got destroyed over here. still alive. And this guy's getting like 37 kills already. Come on, man. And that's 38 kills. Seriously, how long have you been? And they have these weak little tanks trying to engage these guys. This game, he keeps getting stuck somehow. I guess they're just... No, actually it's just engaging that tank right up here. This guy's futilely shooting at with its... It's actually 76mm. I'm surprised they haven't taken out that tiger yet. Like, this area only has a few guys left, so I don't understand why these guys aren't pushing. Like, seriously, just go. Charge it. Do something. Come on, man. You have no excuse to not move. Like, there's so many of you guys just standing around right now. Just go. One guy has successfully gotten close. Maybe he'll be able to take it out. Probably not. Only tickling a little bit. Seriously, these guys have been unable to push. Looks like they got a tank or two, but has this been disabled finally? Finally! They finally had the sense to have a tank take that flag out. So now I guess these tanks can finally push. These guys are finally deciding that they want to push. I guess they were being too scared to push because of that flag over there. So now, oh, they've actually taken out the tiger too. I wish I saw that. I wonder how they did that. I don't know, but now it's just troops here, which they have no way of holding anymore. So I guess that's it. This video is finally over. Yeah, I've been talking a whole lot too. I'm just really excited. You can tell. I've had a lot of sugar. It's really late too, so I gotta get to bed soon, get ready for school tomorrow. And this was the Battle of Leningrad. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that many good scenes in. There were actually, when I was looking at testing it, there were a lot of good scenes in that. I think I missed that point. Someone fired a rocket. I wish I saw that, but I missed it. It would have been nice to see. But yeah, that's basically it. This was the Tannenberg line. And yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe for more. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and good day.